But he wasn't dead.
What do you mean? Describe Robert's injuries to me.
Yeah, I can see his brain.
Okay. And so,
I'll die.
what do you mean will die?
The person who did it.
Bailey Forrest, 17, a Texas teenager, is implicated in the brutal murder of 50-year-old Robert Stewart. The case began with Forrest presenting herself as a detached acquaintance, offering a narrative of a brief, harmless visit to her apartment by Stewart, who then left. The investigation pivoted dramatically when detectives confronted her with evidence placing the murder inside her home, exposing a deadly ambush by an accomplice that shattered her entire story of a benign encounter.
Did you know Robert is deceased?
You just told me a homicide, so I was kind of assuming.
Yeah. If we were to find fingerprints of yours on or in his car, why would that be?
I moved the car to the front of my side door with the bypass.
On September 27, 2022, in a residential Lubbock, Texas neighborhood, police were dispatched to a back alley following a routine call about a vehicle blocking sanitation trucks. Inside, they encountered a disturbing scene. The vehicle's interior appeared wiped down, a clear attempt to erase evidence. But in the back seat, they discovered the body of 50-year-old Robert Stewart. He had been brutally beaten to death, and it was immediately apparent to investigators that the car was merely a dump site, not the primary crime scene. The initial theory of an untraceable body dump began to disintegrate when a partial fingerprint recovered from the vehicle's interior returned a match. The investigation's most critical finding was not an object, but an identity: 17-year-old Bailey Forrest. This single forensic link led detectives directly to her nearby apartment. This seemingly small piece of evidence told a hidden story of connection, a narrative of a violent personal confrontation that directly conflicted with the carefully staged anonymous dump site and shifted the entire focus of the investigation toward the teenager inside that apartment. Interview. Bailey Forrest constructs her initial alibi, describing a brief, purely transactional encounter. She portrays the victim, Robert Stewart, as a stranger she had just met who came to her house for an hour but left early after a phone call. This narrative attempts to establish significant distance between herself and the victim, painting the interaction as unremarkable and quickly concluded.
I'm investigating a homicide involving somebody that you know, or at least acquainted with. His name is Robert. Robert. He's an older guy. And so to kind of maybe talk about some things. Robert is an older guy. And we've been investigating this for several days now. So we've been able to get into his phone account and his Facebook stuff, and so we've looked at all that, and we've talked to a lot of people, and one of the really beneficial things for us is it seems like everybody nowadays has surveillance cameras on their house, on their business, and so one of the benefits for us when we investigate stuff is that we're able to get surveillance video from all kinds of places. And forensic stuff is huge for us too. Blood evidence, DNA, fingerprints, all that stuff. And so how do you know Robert? And I need you to be. This is incredibly important because this is serious, and so I need you to be incredibly.
Yeah, I'm feeling really bad right now. That's really sickening. Did he go by Rob?
Maybe so.
Cause I think I know who you're talking about, and I met up with him 5 days ago.
Okay, where at?
My house.
Okay, did he come over?
Yeah, he came over
Okay.
to my house.
How did y'all meet?
We were just texting.
But how did y'all start texting?
He just started messaging me on Facebook.
On Facebook?
Uh-huh.
Just out of the blue?
Mm-hmm.
Did you think that was weird?
Yeah, kind of.
I personally think it's weird because he's not much younger than I am. And
I wasn't making a smart choice, I understand.
No, but neither was he though either.
I'm gonna be honest, it was money. He was giving me money. We weren't really doing anything. He really liked to just hang out. He really liked to hang out sometimes. And we never, we would talk video chat sometimes, but we had never met up. And then I met up with him about 5, maybe 6 days ago. I don't even remember. And he did come over. He chilled. We hung out. And I don't know he did leave my house though. I mean, he wasn't
Did y'all go anywhere?
No.
Okay, so really the only time that you've ever met him is just that one time that he came to your house.
And he came, somebody, I don't know who it was, somebody called him and he had to leave quick, but he was there for at least 30 minutes with me. Okay. And then he left. He said he had to go somewhere. He told them I'll be there in 10 minutes, and he left my house. And
he didn't say who he was talking to, or?
No, I didn't really know him like that to even ask.
Yeah.
Who's calling you?
That
wasn't my place.
So when he first messaged you, how did he say, how did that start?
He basically just sent me a picture of...
There's people coming in and out, and my door keeps coming open.
He basically just sent me a picture of money and was like, I'll give you this to just talk to me. And I was like, okay. And he just asked to video chat sometimes, stuff like that. And I mean, we didn't really even talk really. We weren't close. We weren't friends really.
Yeah.
We weren't, I mean.
And how long ago was that?
He came to my house. I met him for the first time about 5-6 days ago.
Okay. So let's see. Today is Thursday. So maybe was it over the weekend?
I'd say maybe Monday.
Monday of this week?
Maybe Monday.
Okay. And so how long, what was y'all's conversation? What do you want to talk about?
He would kind of ask me some weird stuff. He was kind of off. Not rude or not trying to me or anything. He was, I mean, I enjoyed spending time with him. He was sweet. He would just talk about, he would ask me when was the last time I made love. We would just talk about my relationships. I just confided in him sometimes, stuff like that.
Did he confide in you about his relationship?
He told me that he was basically alone. He did tell me that I wasn't the only girl he did that with. He did tell me that he met up with multiple girls. That wasn't new to him. And this was very new to me.
Yeah.
And so I was okay, you're still giving me money in my head, so I wasn't really tripping.
Yeah.
But other than that, we didn't really talk about much about our love life.
So when he talked about meeting up with other girls, do you know what he was talking about, or
I know he would sleep with them.
Okay.
I know that for a fact because he would talk about his sex life with me. And the girls, he would always tell me they're of course above 18, they're good, stuff like that. And I mean, he didn't really ever tell me too details. He would just be yeah, this girl, he would maybe show me pictures sometimes, ask if I think she's pretty, stuff like that. But
was he giving those girls money too? Mm-hmm. Did he say whether the money was in exchange for sex or?
Yes.
Okay.
Then it'll go another couple months. He would text me again.
I guess I misunderstood. I thought you were saying that y'all just kind of met, started talking a week ago. Okay, so this has been going on for a while.
Maybe yeah, but it was nothing I don't know. I didn't ever think nothing of it.
Yeah.
We would just text. He was just somebody on my phone.
Okay. Well, it makes more sense to me now that you met him Monday if y'all had been talking for a long time.
Yeah, it wasn't like I was scared to meet
in
him.
my mind, I was like, oh my gosh, she just started talking to this guy a week ago, and then she asked him to come over to her house. I was like, that's weird.
No.
That would give me red flags.
Yeah, no, I wasn't like,
Okay.
no, like I was comfortable with him coming around me at
right.
this point. He was comfortable with me at that point, like stuff like that.
Okay. So you think it was Monday when he came over?
About, I'm trying to think. If I had my phone, I could tell you for sure, but it Monday or Tuesday.
What kind of phone is it?
It's an iPhone 6.
Okay. And you said it's got a case with your name on the back? Okay. Who's your service with? Boost?
Mm-hmm.
If we can get your phone up here, would you give us consent to download those messages? Okay. Do you have a passcode on your phone? Is it a thumbprint or is it a code?
I have both.
Which one? Which one do you use most?
Well, like it's like there's a thumbprint, and then if you don't have your thumbprint, you type in the passcode.
Okay. What's the passcode?
Yes.
What is that?
That is my niece's. Like she passed away on that day.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but about my phone, like y'all can go through it, of course.
Okay.
Go through it, but can I get in trouble for like weed or anything if y'all like going through my phone? Because I do have.
I'm not here.
Yeah, I do have a lot of like I smoke.
You have weed at your house?
No.
Okay.
But I do smoke a lot. It's all in my phone.
I don't care if you smoke weed.
And I do have like videos of my brother like busting somebody's windows out.
Why did you do that?
I don't know.
How old's your brother?
He's only 17.
Okay. Why did he bust somebody's windows out? Because he's mad at him?
I guess. I don't know.
Because he's being a boy.
Yeah.
Because boys don't think right.
Yeah.
Do they?
But I just don't want to get him in trouble either with consenting to my phone.
Is there anything else in your phone that...
There's some fight videos.
Okay, that's it.
Fought some girls.
You fought some girls?
My brother fought some boys.
Why were you fighting girls?
Because the girls be trying to pick on me and they think that I won't fight them.
Why?
Because I don't know, because I'm white or something. These girls think that because I'm white I won't fight. But what? No, we can fight.
Have you ever watched MMA?
No.
Like, you know what I'm talking about?
Like martial, like fighting, like boxing
stuff? Like Ronda
watched,
Rousey and all those?
I watched some, but not like.
Most of those girls are white.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of them.
And a lot of people think that white girls can't fight. But
so why would people think that a white girl can't fight?
Black girls think they could just top us white girls in fights.
Well, I guess sometimes they get shown up and they're proven wrong, aren't they?
I
guess so. So he came over. Do you remember what time it was that he came over?
Maybe like 2 or 3.
In the afternoon?
Mm-hmm. It was like, I know it was like, I had just woken up, maybe got up like for an hour, and I woke up around like 12 or 1, so maybe like 2 or 3.
Okay. And do you remember what he was driving when he came over?
It was like a mom car, like a, I don't know if it's like an SUV with the cars that go like this, and it's like a circle, and then it was like maybe, like I think it was like dark green.
Okay.
Like dark green or maybe dark gray or something.
So it was like a little SUV and not a car?
No, it was like a little SUV.
Okay. All right. And so where did he park when he came over?
Right in front of like my house.
Like in the driveway or on the street?
Like on the curb.
Y'all don't have much of a driveway.
Yeah, it was like on the curb, like right behind where that like bazooka car was. He had parked like right in front of my house.
Okay. And so that's the only time that you've ever seen him in person?
Yes.
Okay. And you were in the house. Did he text you? Did he come knock on the door?
He messaged me, I'm here, I opened the door for him, and that was it. And then I'm not sure who called him, but he told me he was going to stay with me an hour. And so that's what I was supposed to be getting paid for, was spending time with him for an hour. Well, he got a phone call about 20, 30 minutes in, and so he was like, I'll be there like in 10 minutes, and he left. And so I was thinking he was coming back, but he didn't.
Okay. So when he got there, what happened? What did y'all do?
We just hung out in my living room, and that's when he received the phone call. And so I stopped and he was saying that he had to go, but he wasn't saying like what, but I was figuring he was coming back.
Okay.
And
But you didn't give him a just like.
no, I did not put my mouth on him. Just
Okay. Okay. Did he finish?
No.
Okay. Because he got the phone call?
Yes.
Okay. Did he take his clothes off or did he just unzip or what?
He kind of just pulled them down a little bit.
Okay. And then after he left, did he message you back later and say, can I come back? Or
no, I haven't heard it from him, but I didn't think nothing of it. Like, I wouldn't have thought anything like this.
Yeah.
Like, because that's what he does. He would message me and then not message for like months.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
so, like, I wasn't thinking, I thought, in my head, I was thinking he just wasn't interested because that was our first time in a meeting.
Yeah.
And he left quick and he didn't message me, so
Okay.
I just blew it off.
What all did he tell you about himself?
He told me his age.
How old is he?
He told me he was 50.
Okay.
He did not tell me his full name. He was going by Rob Lee.
Rob Lee?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I didn't know his name was Robert Stewart. I didn't know none of that. He told me he didn't have kids. He told me he didn't have a wife, that he was alone. He told me that he was just basically telling me that this wasn't new to him and that he has multiple girlfriends, and he was just telling me like if that bothered me, like he wasn't really saying much about him. He was just telling me about what he kind of did with the girls, because that's all I was concerned with, was what he did with other girls and then what he was trying to do with me.
What did he tell you he did with other girls?
He told me that if they that I was the youngest. He told me I was the youngest, mm-hmm. and that all of the rest were 18 and up, and that he did sleep with them and pay them. And he was just saying like to wait till I was 18.
Did he say how much he paid him for sex?
No.
Okay.
I didn't really ask.
Okay. And again, here's one of those questions where I just have to ask.
Oh, you're good.
Have you done this with other men?
No.
Never?
I've the message thing,
mm-hmm.
yes, but not really meet up with them.
Okay.
Him, it was just more of I kind of just knew him off the video chat, so I kind of felt more comfortable, but other people, I didn't really video chat them or nothing, and so I didn't feel comfortable letting them come to my house.
Yeah.
And so no, meeting, but I've gotten money from messaging people before, yes.
Okay. How do they send you money?
Sometimes through my Cash App.
Okay.
Most of the time through my Cash App.
Okay. How about him?
His was cash. And whenever we would message and stuff, he wasn't sending me money. This was the first time I got money in person from him.
Okay. And so you've never Cash App with him or anything else. You said this was the first time he's ever given you money?
This was the first time I received money from him.
Okay. Okay. And when did you find out his name was Robert Stewart?
Here.
Okay.
You just tell me.
Okay. I didn't know if you knew it before that or not. So, so you haven't talked to him since Monday? Okay. And you've never gone anywhere with him?
No, and my phone was show that he hasn't messaged me. He hasn't.
Okay. What about do Cheyenne and Sarah know him?
No.
Okay. Were they there when he came over? Okay, so they weren't around.
No.
Okay.
They haven't been home in 3 days. I think they've been out of town with their mom.
Oh, okay.
But
who's their mom?
Her name is, why am I forgetting their mom's name? It's Shepherd. Why am I forgetting their mom's name?
Their mom's name is Shepherd?
The last name is Shepherd.
Oh, okay. So they don't have the same last name?
No. Why am I forgetting their mom's name? That's so weird. I talk to her every day. And now I just drew a blank.
I don't know.
Sarah Cheyenne. What the heck is their mom's name? That's going to drive me insane.
Where did Sarah and Cheyenne go?
They didn't tell me an exact location. They just sit there with their mom.
Okay.
And I didn't ask no questions.
Okay. One of the things about me, I don't really know how to be anything but, I feel just be straightforward with you. The reason we got a search warrant for your house is we're looking for any evidence that Robert has been in your house, and to find out if there's any blood evidence in your house.
The detective's questioning exposes the first crack in Bailey's story. She is forced to admit her communication with Robert Stewart wasn't new, but had been ongoing for nearly a year. This contradiction undermines her initial claim of a casual, one-time meeting. She adjusts her narrative to one of long-term online contact, attempting to justify why she felt comfortable inviting him over.
Bailey, if you're 10 years old, right? The most important thing you can do is be honest. If he came over and something happened and somebody else did something, you need to tell us about it, and you need to be incredibly honest about what happened.
Will it be anonymous?
I can't say that it's going to be anonymous. I'm just being straight with you. There's very little in a murder investigation that can be honest. And honestly, like, everybody knows, like, it was fairly public. Anybody on that street saw us out there. And so people are going to know that we were at the house.
Like, will it be anonymous if I tell you what happened? Will it say Bailey Forrest? Because
eventually, so here's the thing, okay? Obviously, you know something, and I'm gonna be really honest with you. I have seen a couple of your stories on Facebook, and you seem to be incredibly troubled since this happened. And whatever happened at the house, and I'm really praying that you'll tell me exactly what happened. It seems to really be heavy on your heart, and so I want you to tell me. They're not going to kill you because
they're on the run. They're already hiding from y'all.
Who is it? Here's a Kleenex. There are things that we can do to try to help hide your identity. If we get you a Kleenex, you can wipe your eyes.
I don't want to tell somebody.
I know. Here's the thing, Bailey. The thing about people is our hearts and our minds aren't made to see the things that happened and know about these things, and so you never typically feel any better as long as you're trying to hide it all and keep it inside. That's just our hearts aren't made that way. Can you tell me who it was?
Tobias.
Who is Tobias?
I don't know his last name.
How do you know Tobias?
They said he's already on the run, that the cops are looking for him for a runaway charge right now.
Okay.
I met him through school, but he was at my house due to my friend's boyfriends.
Which friends?
Sarah and Cheyenne.
Okay.
Their boyfriends were friends with him, and he came to my house.
So tell me what happened. What happened? Can you tell me? Can you take a minute?
They're gonna know I told you.
We're gonna talk to everybody. Okay.
And they're gonna lie, and I'm gonna be the only one that's told.
Well, we have a lot of evidence already. And so,
I didn't hit him. I didn't beat him. I did not do none of that.
Okay. Did it happen at your house? Okay.
Tobias beat him, and we were begging him to stop. And I don't know what came over him. I don't know why he was so angry. He didn't even know him. And I don't know if it was because Tobias wanted his money or what he wanted. He wouldn't stop.
Who all was there?
It was just me and Isabella.
Okay.
And Tobias.
Okay. Isabella, the one that's there.
And she's gonna lie, but please don't tell her I told you, because she didn't do anything.
Okay.
She was so scared. We were begging him to stop. We were so scared. I thought he was going to beat us as well. And that's all she kept saying was, he's gonna kill us too, he's gonna kill us too. But he did. As soon as he did it, he left and he disappeared. Like, Tobias disappeared. Like, I can't get a hold of him. I've been trying to get a hold of him. He won't answer anybody.
Is he in your
He's
phone?
only 16.
Okay. Is he in your phone?
I tried messaging him on Instagram. He reads them, but he won't answer me.
Okay.
It was.
So tell me exactly what happened and why, when Robert came over, and what happened when he came.
Okay. Tobias and Isabella knew what I did with Robert. They knew I wanted him to come over, that I was gonna get money from him.
Now, can we back up just a second? Is this really the first time that he's ever given you money?
Yes.
Have you ever met him? Is that true that you've never met him
Yes,
before?
that is
Okay.
true. That is very true.
Okay. So they knew. So Tobias and Isabella, are they together?
No.
They just.
He hates her.
Oh, okay.
He hates her. And that's why we thought he was going to kill us too. He doesn't like us either.
Okay.
And so I told them what I was doing. I told them, I'm having someone come over. I'm getting money so I can get my boyfriend out of jail. That's what I wanted to do, was bail Jay out. So I let him come over. And I'm walking him in the back room. And I thought Tobias was in the room, like the front room of my house. But he wasn't. And so when we were in the living room, and I had went to my back room to change, and by the time, like, Isabella wasn't in there either when it happened. Like, when it first happened, nobody was in there but Tobias and him, and we didn't know that. Me and Isabella didn't know Tobias was in the living room. I had went back to
Where did y'all think he was?
I thought he was, okay, I went to my room to change. And Isabella was in Sarah's room. And I thought Tobias was in Cheyenne's room. So when I came out from changing, no, I had heard it. I heard Tobias hit him. I heard the first hit. So when I was finished changing, I went out there and I seen him on the floor.
Where was he?
In the living room.
Okay.
I seen him on the floor. And I immediately ran to Isabella. And I was like, trying to explain to her, but I couldn't speak.
Where was she? Where was Isabella?
She was in the Sarah's room.
Okay.
And she was like, what was that? And I was trying to explain to her, but I couldn't speak. And she was like, just trying to calm me down, like telling me what happened. And I was just pointing to the living room, and I was like, go look what Tobias is doing. And we went out there, and Tobias was beating him, and we couldn't get him to stop. Like, we were begging him, and I swear to God, we were begging him. If you get her to tell you, she will tell you we were begging him. And we were like this. And we were telling him, Tobias, stop. Like, what are you doing? Stop. And he was like, I could see him going in his pockets.
Mm-hmm.
I could see him going in his pockets, etc. And I knew he was looking for money. He didn't have any money on him. And after that, I don't even know, Tobias took him. Tobias drug him out of my house. Tobias took him wherever he took him. And he came back, he cleaned my house, and he disappeared.
Okay. What was he hitting you with?
It was like a big, I don't even know what it was. It was like a big wooden thing. It went to my bed.
Oh, it's part of your bed. Is it still on your bed?
No.
Where is
I
it?
don't know. He took everything.
Okay.
Tobias has the stuff.
Okay. What all did he take?
I know Tobias was burning it.
Okay.
So you might not find it.
Do you know where he was burning it at? How do you know he was burning it?
He told us that's what he was gonna do. He was telling us, I'm gonna handle it, I'm gonna burn it, it's not gonna come back on y'all.
Was he messaging you this?
No, like, this was in person. Like, I was screaming at him. I was like, this is my house. What are you doing to him? Like, what are you doing? We were begging him to stop. Isabella was freaking out. I didn't know what to do. And then I'm not going to lie, like, I freaked out. In the past couple of days, I've just been mute.
Okay.
mute. I'm not gonna lie, I've been keeping up with the news.
How many times did he hit him?
God, I can't even tell you. He wouldn't stop. Like, he was just beating. I would say at least 20 times to the head.
Was he on the floor when it happened? What was Robert saying? Or what was he doing? He wasn't doing anything. What was Robert wearing?
I remember his shirt was inside out. Because I pointed that out to him when I first let him in my house. I was laughing with him. He was genuinely my friend. Not my friend, but...
Right. Yeah.
No, I was laughing with him. I was like, why's your shirt inside out? I do remember that he was wearing a white shirt that was inside out.
Okay.
And I don't remember what pants or... I know he had shorts on, but I don't remember, like, what color or nothing. And then sandals.
Do you know what happened to his sandals?
Tobias took it. He took everything that had anything to do with it.
What time was this?
Like, 4. He came over at 3 and Tobias just, like, took control. Like, I don't know if he already had that plan when I told him. Like, when I told him I was having him come over or what. But I kind of feel like he did because everybody left. Like, I told everybody what I was doing, like even my sisters and their boyfriends, and then they left and only left Tobias there with me.
Okay. So when that all happened, when that all began, who all was there?
Like when he got hit?
No, before. Like you said, you told your sisters what you were going to do.
I told them I was going to get money from him.
Okay, but who all was there then?
It was Sarah, Cheyenne, and Andre, and no. Yeah, I think Andre. No, it couldn't have been Andre because he got locked up Saturday. It was another boy. It might have been Sarah's boyfriend, David.
So Sarah's boyfriend, David.
Yes, I don't know his last name. He
is David white, black, or Hispanic?
He's Hispanic.
Okay, then who else?
And Sarah and Cheyenne and Isabella was there, and Tobias and me. And I told them what I was doing because we were trying to get money to bail them out, and they were saying okay. Like, I told them I was meeting with him to get money. My sisters were okay with it, and there was no plan on ever hurting him, or my sisters wouldn't have been okay with it.
Who is Cheyenne's boyfriend?
Her boyfriend's Bubba, but I don't think he was there at that time. Okay. He hasn't been to our house in like a week.
So who knows Tobias and why was he there?
Sebastian, but he's locked up.
Who's Sebastian?
Sebastian, I think his last name's like, it's like a Spanish last name with like a J for an H or something weird. But he's locked up right now. He just got locked up yesterday, I believe, for a threat to his school. But
was Sebastian there?
He was there as well. Okay. I do remember that. And he was, he's who brought Tobias to my house.
How old is Sebastian?
16 as well.
So he's at TYC?
Yeah.
Or at the youth center?
Yeah.
And you don't know his last name?
His mom told me it, but it's like a...
Is he in your phone?
I have his phone number, but they turned his phone off.
Okay.
His mom
but if we get your phone up here, can you look up, show me the like Facebook profiles or Instagram for these people?
Not Sebastian, but I can show you Tobias.
Confronted with evidence that the homicide occurred at her apartment, Bailey's composure breaks. In a dramatic shift, she confesses that Stewart was indeed killed in her home, but immediately deflects all blame onto a 16-year-old acquaintance, Stephen Tobias Salazar. She claims both she and her friend were terrified witnesses, powerless to stop Tobias's sudden and brutal attack.
When he was being drugged out of my house, I could see him still breathing. Okay. And I could hear him trying to breathe.
So, okay, let's go back. I need you to describe everything to me as good as you can. And I know that's hard. I know that's really hard for you. But I need as much detail as possible. when you say you heard the first hit, where did that happen? Did you hear?
I heard him walk in the door, and then I heard a loud, like him falling, like a loud bang. And I didn't walk out at that time. I was still putting my pants on. And as soon as I finished getting dressed, I went out there, and he was already face down on the floor. And the bite was just hitting him.
What is the floor in your living room?
It's wood.
It's wood. Like, is it like real wood, or is it like the fake stuff?
I think it's fake.
Okay. And then so once you went in there and he was down, was he hitting him nonstop? Describe all that to
He
me.
was hitting him nonstop. He was freaking out already. I don't know why. I don't know what he was thinking. He wasn't telling us anything. He was just screaming at us, and he was like, shut the up, shut the up, just screaming at us. And that's why Bella thought he was gonna hit us too. So we were being quiet. We were trying to scream, but we didn't want to keep screaming at him.
Yeah.
And he was just repeatedly hitting him in his head.
Can you describe what the object was he was hitting with?
Like on a bed, there's like say you have a queen big princess bed,
Mm-hmm.
and there's big posts
Like
on
on
each corner.
Uh-huh.
Yes, and he used one of those.
Okay.
And I don't even know how he got it, because it was in my closet in jail.
Does Andre know what happened though?
No. He
Does
knows
he
that
know?
I met him for money, but he doesn't know anything happened to him.
Okay. Does he know Tobias?
Not really, no. He met him like one day. They got arrested together. That day that he got arrested 4 days ago, he was with Tobias, and Tobias was asleep off Zans. And then Tobias, and he came to our house as soon as he got out of the hospital. And then that's when he did this. And I don't know if he was still feeling off Zans or what, but he was like, I don't know what it was. Yeah, he went to the hospital. They didn't arrest him, but they took him to the hospital.
Who took him?
They were in Abernathy, so the Abernathy police.
Okay. Is Tobias from Abernathy?
No, David is.
David is
And
from
David
Abernathy.
was all with them. They were riding with him, just hanging out.
Okay.
And then they had guns on them, I guess, and someone called because Sebastian pointed a gun at somebody, and they got caught with everything. And Tobias was asleep at the time. They said they couldn't wake him up. He was unconscious, off Zans.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go back a little bit. So, you said he hit him how many times?
Like,
How big is that piece that he was hitting you with? Like, can you show me?
like
Like,
it's
use your
like
hands?
this,
Okay.
a big circle, and it has like little indentions, like a circle,
Uh-huh.
and an indention, big circle, indention, little circle.
Okay.
And then it just has a screw at the bottom to screw into my bed.
Okay.
And that's what he was hitting him with.
Like, how long is it?
It's probably like this.
Okay. All right.
And he had it like this.
Okay. Which end do you remember which end he was hanging
The
on?
end without the screw. Oh, he was holding the end with the screw.
Okay.
And the top was hitting him.
Okay. And then, so how long was he hitting him for? Can you remember about how long?
Probably like 10 minutes, 5, 8, 2. It was like not a long time, but it felt like forever.
Yeah. It probably felt like a lot longer. Did he hit him and then stop and wait, or was it just over and over and over again?
He stopped for a minute and was cussing us out, and then he looked back at him and started beating him again. And that time it was consistent. Was not stopping. That's when we were begging him, Tobias, what are you doing? Like, you're freaking me out. Stop. Like, you're killing him. What are you doing? Like, you're not trying to get his money. What are you doing? Like, what are you doing? And he was just screaming at us, telling us to shut the fuck up.
Was David there?
Is Andre right next to me?
No, Andre, he left to go do something and get something and come back. He'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
No, he's
I don't
not.
want him to hear that any of this happened.
Yeah. Was David there when this happened, or is it just you?
Just me and the spies.
Okay. And so,
She hasn't left my house since.
Isabella, is she scared?
She's very scared. We're both scared because what the heck? Like, what the heck?
Okay. Well, if we get Tobias into custody, will you be less scared?
Yeah.
Isabella too?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to work on that, and you can help us with that, okay?
Hi. And he won't respond to me. He tried to call me yesterday, and I missed it.
That's okay. That's all right. We'll...
Tobias, when he was dragging him, I could see pieces of his head, his brain, everything. Like his hand was so messed up.
Was there one particular area that was worse than others, or was it just...
He was laying like this, so I'm assuming right here.
Okay. So the way you're describing it, he was laying on his right side?
He was laying like face down, but like this.
Okay.
And I could see his face. I could see everything.
What about the blood?
There was blood.
Okay, where all was blood at?
All over the living room. All over.
Okay. Like, when you say all over, are you...
There's a hole behind my mirror in the living room. That's where it happened. That's where his head was at, right up against right there. And he was hitting them, and I guess he hit the wall. So there's a hole in my wall. And then where he scrubbed so hard, there's missing paint.
Okay. Who scrubbed?
Him, Tobias.
Okay.
We didn't want to really touch anything. We were terrified. And he wasn't asking us to help him at all. He was just doing it. He was doing it all. And he was just cussing us out, telling us to shut the fuck up because we were screaming, but I don't know what he wanted us to do. I don't know what he thought we were going to do.
And you said he scrubbed so hard on the wall in the living room?
On the floorboard, the thing right here.
On the baseboard?
Yeah, there's missing paint right behind the glass mirror in the living room. And I don't know what he was doing.
Was there blood anywhere else on the walls?
He cleaned everything spotless.
What was he using to clean?
It smelled like bleach. But I was scared to get near him. I thought he was gonna hit us. So I was trying to stay in my hallway. And I had Isabella behind me the whole time because I could hear her screaming and crying. And I had her behind me and I was trying not to let her look. But she was looking and she was seeing everything I was seeing. And I feel so bad for her.
Yeah. What was he using to clean with?
All of our stuff.
Like what stuff?
Every one of our towels, every one of our clothes, my sister's clothes, my clothes. And he took it all, though. He took everything. He used everything.
And none of that is there anymore?
No.
Okay.
He took everything and, he put it all in, a tote. And he put it in the car with him and he left.
What car?
He was in that guy's car.
Okay.
And he put him in the car. After he cleaned everything, he had him in the car. And I guess he came back in, he grabbed the tote, he had everything in the tote. He was really organized, he cleaned really good, he was really organized, he knew what he was doing. He came back in, he grabbed the tote, he put it in the car, and he left, and I haven't seen him since.
Okay.
Haven't
Where did he get the tote?
I don't even know, one of our rooms, maybe my sister's using it.
What color was it?
It was a dark gray.
Okay.
It was a really big tote.
Did it have a lid on it, or?
He had trash bags in it and the thing.
Okay. So did he put stuff in trash bags?
Yes, he put all the towels and stuff that he used in trash bags.
Okay.
And that was it. Like, he disappeared. He tried to call me once yesterday because I was blowing up his phone. I was like, Tobias, have you seen the news? Have you seen what you did? Like, have you seen you killed him? Like, he's dead, Tobias. And he tried to call me yesterday, and I missed it.
What did he say when you told him that?
He never was
Oh,
responding.
you messaged him. You didn't
And
speak
he was
to him.
just, no, he was reading all of my messages, but wasn't responding. And I was like, Tobias, like, you need to at least look at the news. Like, I don't know what you're thinking you're doing, but you're getting caught, bro. Like, I don't know. And he's not caring. He's reading my messages, but he did try to call yesterday, and I missed it.
What kind of cleaner was he using? Did you see?
It was like he had a bottle, like a spray bottle,
Like a squirt
but it
bottle?
smelled like bleach.
Was it something that you had seen in your apartment before?
Yes.
Is it still there?
No.
Did he take that with him?
Everything.
Okay.
Like, he did not leave anything in my house.
Okay. How did he get him out of the house?
He drug him
Okay.
from the front door to my side door.
Okay.
And he pulled his car up next to my house, and he just put him in there. And if you can get Bella to talk, she'll tell you the exact same thing. Like, I wish she was in here with me.
How did he drag him? Can you describe how he dragged him?
I think he was honestly pulling on his clothes.
Okay.
And he was pulling him, but by the legs, by like his shorts, and
Okay,
dragging him through my house.
Think. I need you to really think. Was the body in or on something? Because if he had shorts and he's pulling him, it would have pulled his shorts right off.
And no, he was gripping him, but by the clothes. Like, he had, like, if you were laying down, he's grabbing, like, your thighs and pulling you like this. And your legs, like, he was, like, grabbing him like this, and his legs were right here.
Okay.
And he was pulling him like this.
Okay.
And then he, like, picked him up by his, like, arms and put him in his back seat. But I don't know what he was. I really just don't even understand the whole.
So he didn't cover the body with anything, or
he took stuff.
What did he take?
He took our clothes. Like,
Okay.
he took a pile of our clothes with him. Not a pile, but like a good amount. And he took a blanket.
What color blanket?
It was one of, I don't know if it was like a flowered one. I remember that.
Can
But
you
I'm
describe
trying to
it?
remember which one it was. We have two of them. I think it was the maroon one. It was like maroon and white.
Okay.
Or like purple and white, like dark purple and white, and it was like flowers. And he took that blanket and he said he was going far away. That's all he was telling us. And he was telling us, like, it's handled. Don't say nothing, no. And
Yes. Is this your phone?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. You have 1%. I'm gonna plug it in so it doesn't die.
and I can show you Tobias. I can show you.
Okay. I have a consent to search form for your phone.
And there is one more thing I have to tell you.
Okay. I need you to tell me everything. Okay? Because you've been, let me tell you real quick, you've been incredibly honest, and I don't want to talk to other people, and I don't want to hear that you had a more role to play in it than you did. I need you to tell me everything.
I do know Um,
It's okay. You can tell me.
I'm gonna go to jail because I know all this.
What did I tell you from the very beginning? I needed you to be honest. You are not under arrest.
Yeah, but I've known for 4 days.
And when you leave here, you're going to leave here. Okay?
How am I gonna leave and I've known for 4 days?
Well, because you're being honest with me right now.
I have a picture of it because I have something else to tell you.
Okay. You have a picture of what? Of the body?
No.
Where it burned? Okay. Is it on your phone? Okay. What else do you have to tell
I love Bella so much.
me? Who's Bella?
But he is Bella. But he made her go with him.
Okay.
She didn't want to though. He made her go with him, I guess, so she wouldn't snitch or something. But to leave the car and to take the stuff.
Okay. Who drove?
Him. She told me he drove and that she was freaking out and she was asking him to drop her off and he wouldn't, and he was threatening her. But he did make her go. But I don't want her to know.
What else?
I don't think I need anything else.
Okay. I need to ask you a couple of hard questions, and we're back to you have to be 100% honest with me. Okay? If we were to find fingerprints of yours on or in his car, why would that be?
I moved the car to the front of my side door with the bypass. I did anything he told me to do.
Okay. So you drove the car.
I moved it from the front of my house to the side door.
Okay.
And that's the most I did.
Did you help him load the body?
I was out there, but I didn't touch it.
Okay.
She touched his ankles.
Because we're gonna get DNA from everybody.
That's fine.
Okay. And we're gonna check the car, we're gonna check the body, and if your DNA is somewhere that you haven't told me about, then it's gonna be a problem for you.
Okay,
and so
no, I did not
be...
touch the body once. And that is right hand to the man.
Okay. So
she pulled him by, she did help get him in the car, but I was blocking him, making sure that nobody could see Tobias.
Bailey provides a vivid and gruesome account of the murder, detailing how Tobias allegedly used a wooden bedpost to bludgeon Robert Stewart repeatedly. She maintains her position as a horrified bystander, claiming she and her friend were screaming and begging for him to stop. This narrative paints Tobias as the sole perpetrator of the violence, acting without reason or warning.
No, because I blocked Tobias and I moved the car, and I know it's all. I watch so many criminal minds.
It's not always like it is on TV.
I know that. I've had anything to do with it, I'm going down too. I already know that.
This is a consent to search for your phone. I'm gonna ask you to sign this. Oops. At the time where the
And I did. My sisters do know what happened.
Okay.
And I did on my phone, you'll see I kept reassuring them that Tobias, we got rid of everything was done, that they could come home, and I was telling them that everything at home was safe. And that was 1 minute before y'all got there.
Okay. Will you read that over and sign that consent? And that's for us to download your cell phone.
And I reassured her boyfriend too. I did tell him, it's okay to come home, there's nothing here. Everything was rid of.
Tell me your date of birth.
mom is a preacher at a church.
That's okay. Bailey, this is a consent to search for me to take a sample of your DNA. And all it is just, they're like kind of like Q-tips that we just rub on the inside of your cheek. That's all it is. If you'll sign right there, if you want to read this over, you can read it right there. You can sign right there. Print your name right there. And we'll get you to. If you'll use this, I don't care which thumb you use, just dry it off a little bit, put it on there, and then press in that box. Okay.
My mom doesn't have to come up here if I'm leaving soon, but if I'm not, I really want her up here.
Okay. All right. Can you show me in your phone or can you tell me?
Anything, yeah.
Okay. Let's see. How do I unlock it?
You press the home button.
Oh, okay.
Pressing it.
I'm
And it
not
should
enough.
pop up the passcode.
What is it? Okay. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in airplane mode.
I can tell you how to do that if you know.
Okay.
You can slide up.
No, I got it in airplane.
Okay. And that's on Dre's account if people are messaging the messenger. It's on Dre's Facebook.
Okay. So, tell me, go to the photos.
And then click on, like, can I show you?
Just tell me.
The
Right
first
here?
one? And it's right there, the fire picture.
Okay.
And you see the big thing right there?
Uh-huh.
That's what it is.
Okay. Is that the only thing that's on here? Is that?
And then I screenshotted the news reports, and that's it.
Okay. What about the messages that you, looks like you have some screenshots of some
Those are like,
messages.
what I was showing my mom, like my sisters were texting me something.
Okay. And you didn't take any other pictures of? Okay.
The focus shifts to the immediate aftermath. Bailey describes how Tobias single-handedly managed the crime scene. She alleges that he cleaned the extensive bloodstains using bleach and household items, then wrapped the evidence, including the murder weapon and soiled towels, in trash bags. This account portrays Tobias as not only violent, but also methodical and calculating in his attempt to erase all traces of the crime.
Air Forces.
And they got burned.
That he burned those too. So after he burned stuff, what was he wearing?
I haven't seen that.
Okay. So Isabella helped. Tell me what happened, Jennifer. Bailey, be honest with me.
She didn't want to help, and that's honest.
Okay.
He was telling her, like, you're coming with me. You're coming with me. And she went, and I stayed home. And you can ask her, like, this is honest. And I don't know what happened while they were gone. I don't know what he told her. I don't know anything that happened while they were gone, but that she freaked out so bad that she said she made him just let her off, and he left it in the alley.
Okay. He left what in the alley?
That car.
Okay. How did they get back then? Did they come back to your house then?
Isabella, no, they did not, and I went and picked up Isabella that next night.
Okay.
And I had her back at my house, and I wanted her to stay there with me in case this happened.
Okay. Now there's a piece of the puzzle that you're not telling me.
And what is that?
So you obviously you went with them, okay? Because you have a photo of them burning the stuff.
No, I did not go with them, but I was there when they burnt it. He didn't burn it then. Tobias made us burn it.
Okay. How do you
Tobias wasn't there. He put it there and told us if we didn't, like, we had to go burn it. That it was at my mom's house. In my mom's backyard.
How did he know?
I don't know. I have never taken him there ever in my life. I have never took him there ever. And he was telling me it was in my mom's backyard. And so I went.
So why did you burn it?
Because I didn't want it to be in my mom's backyard.
Why didn't you just call the police?
Because I was scared. He will kill me.
I know, but...
He will kill me. What do you mean? Oh, tell her to come.
Is this Jennifer? Jennifer, this is Detective Gerber. I'm talking to Bailey at my office. She's wondering if you can come down here. We need you to help us out a little bit. And I'll let y'all talk for a little bit, and she can kind of tell you what's going on. Do you know where you get your license plates downtown? It's
Yes.
Yes, please. Yes. I can tell you it's involving a homicide. Yeah. My address is 916 Main Street. That's okay. I understand. I'm going to text you my address. There's a bank building on the north side of the courthouse downtown that has a sky bridge attached to it. It's where you pay your registration, if that makes any sense. That's okay. It's 9. I'll text you the address, and we're on the 4th floor. So if you'll, yeah. It's a bank building. It's owned by the county.
So I just go to that carport.
Yeah. All right, and I'll text you the address. All right. Bye bye.
My baby mom.
Now you said that she had used poles to the pole to beat him with, and you described the ones that are off of your bed. But there's 4, right? But they said that the 4 are still in your closet.
No, there's only 3 in my closet.
Okay, are you sure?
I'm positive.
Okay.
Because there's only 4 in my bed and one's burnt.
Okay.
There's no way there can be 4.
Do any of the other girls have a bed like that?
Mm-hmm.
That might be off of?
But there's no way there's 4 in my closet.
Well, they said there's 4.
You seen the one getting burned.
Yeah.
And my bed only has 4.
I'm not trying. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I'm kind of stuck in the middle
that.
because I'm not there and I'm with you.
I don't understand that.
Okay. Well, we'll figure that out. Okay. Your mom said she's on her way, and we'll just continue to go. So let's go back to after that. So after he stopped beating him, what all did he use? And listen, I'm not trying to accuse you of lying. Just it's hard to remember like all the details because like before you didn't say anything about the Swiffer. So as we talk, you might remember things that you didn't tell me before, and I don't necessarily think it was because you were lying. It's just sometimes when you're going through something really traumatic and you're trying to retell it to me, you can leave out details that you think of in just a minute. So Is there anything that you can think of that he used to clean that he left at the house?
No.
Okay.
The only reason he left the Swiffer was because he told me if I wanted to.
Okay.
I could.
Did you mop?
No.
Okay.
I didn't clean my house after that because he cleaned it really good.
Okay. Was there blood on the walls or on the ceiling or anywhere else that you saw, or was the only place, pretty much the only thing he cleaned the floor?
Like right, the baseboards and the floor.
Okay.
It wasn't really the walls or the ceiling.
Okay.
He didn't have to clean the ceiling.
Okay. And when they carried him out, did you help them carry him out?
No, she didn't help him carry him out. He drug him to that door, and the car was literally at the door, like he was on my curb. Like
Okay.
I pulled it up to
Okay.
that. And he was trying to put him in the car alone, but dropped him. So he was screaming, and Isabella jumped in and started trying to help him get him in the
So
car.
when you say she jumped in, which side did she get in?
She jumped in through the passenger back door.
Okay.
And she was sitting on like the driver back seat, helping pull his legs in, and I was standing in front of them, making sure that nobody was behind us watching.
So when they got him in the car,
She immediately got in the front seat and they left.
And was she driving or was he?
No, he was driving.
Okay. And so she got in the front passenger seat. Okay. How was he placed in the car?
He was like on the floor, like in between the seats.
Okay. And which side was his head on? The driver's side or the
She
passenger
was
side?
pulling his feet, so it was on the passenger side.
Okay. And then what about his shoes? His flip-flops?
Tobias must have backed them. I haven't seen them.
So did you go with them?
No.
When they went to drop
When
the
they
car
left the
off?
car, no, and that is honest.
So tell me again, and we kind of talked about it just a little bit, but I've kind of been distracted with other things. Once they went and dropped the car, do you know where they dropped the car at?
I'm assuming where it was found.
Okay, but do you know that from them?
He told me it was in the alley, that was it.
Tobias told you that?
Tobias and Isabella let me know.
In person or on the phone or in messages?
No, Tobias told me through a phone call, and she told me everything in person. Like she told me what he was telling her, how he was scaring her, how she freaked out so bad that she was the one that made him stop in an alley because she couldn't go further with him. And that his plan was to take the body further, but that she couldn't go further with him because she was like scared. She said she was scared of the body because he was still alive.
Okay.
And she said that she thought he was moving, and so she was freaking out.
And then after they dumped the body, then what?
Then that everybody like kind of disappeared, and then that night I picked up Isabella, and Tobias, it'll show on my phone, I got a call from like a random number, and it was Tobias, and he was just telling me, he was basically not threatening me, but like telling me like, it's at your mom's house, now it's up to you to do what you want to do. But he was basically saying it's at my mom's house, and if I didn't want my parents to get in trouble, I needed to go hide it.
Okay. So when did he take the stuff out to your mom's old house, or when did y'all take it?
I'm not sure like exactly what time, but I know he called me around like, it was like barely fixing to get dark, maybe like 7.
Was it the same day that it was yesterday?
It was yesterday.
Okay.
And Isabella was already at my house, and so I just looked at her, and our first thought, not just hers, was burn it. And that's honest. I didn't want it at my mom's, and I knew if I called the cops either way, I was going to jail because I knew about it. And I blocked Tobias from being seen. And I moved the car like he told me.
Okay.
Whatever he would have told me, I probably would have did if he asked me to do more because he was scary.
Why did you take a picture of it burning? I'm curious.
Because I wanted to show my sisters that it was terrible, that it was gone.
Did you send that picture to them? Did you show it to them in person?
No, they haven't been home. They're scared to come home.
Okay. Do you have messages on your phone? Yes. Okay, I'll be out there in just a second. It's okay. Bailey, is there anything else that you haven't told me? Because you've told me pretty much everything, and I need to make sure that you tell me everything and that I don't get surprised. Because you seem like you've been incredibly honest with me.
Yeah, this is exactly what happened. I know it shouldn't have done it.
Okay. Did Tobias take money from him? Did y'all take anything from him?
He was gonna scam me.
Who was?
He was gonna scam me.
Who was?
Him.
Rob. Okay.
There was no money.
Okay.
Or that's what Tobias said.
Okay. Have you told anybody else what happened?
Just my sister.
Okay. And where are they?
And she told the Yasmin girl.
Okay. Where are your sisters?
I have no idea. They told me they were down the street when y'all pulled up to my house today.
Okay.
They were coming home finally.
Okay. Do you know how we can get in touch with them? Because I need to talk to them.
Their phones?
Okay. Are their phone numbers in your phone?
They're under Sis Cheyenne and Sister Sarah.
Sis or sister?
Sis.
Sis
Shy. It's Sis Shy and
Okay.
Sis Sarah. And they're like my pinned contacts on my messages.
Okay. Where would they be at right now? Whose house is
Their
that?
mothers, if they're with their mom still.
Is there anything else that you can tell me?
Not that I can. You know, my mom's like everywhere right now. Oh my god, my mom. I'm going to jail, right?
I told you.
What do you mean, no?
I told you you're gonna leave here today.
How?
You've been cooperative.
Oh my
Okay.
god. And Isabella's gonna be okay, maybe?
If she'll tell the truth, yes. But she has to tell the truth. Okay? And that's up to her. Bailey, when we talked earlier, I told you that in Texas, if you give a false statement to the police, it's against the law. Okay? And that if you...
And I did at first, though.
Okay? No, but you've corrected everything after that. So, during our statement, during this whole time that we've talked, do you swear everything you told me is true and correct?
Yes.
Okay. Have you left anything out? Have you omitted anything that you can think of? Okay. So with that, I'm gonna end your statement. Okay. I'm gonna go get your mom. Do you want me to tell your mom what's going on, or do you want to tell her? Okay. I'm gonna bring her in here, and
Under pressure, Bailey admits to her first active role in the crime. She confesses that she moved the victim's car from the front of the house to a side door at Tobias's instruction. While she frames this as an act under duress, it is the first admission that she was not merely a passive witness, but an active, albeit minor, participant in the direct aftermath of the murder.
After he drug him out, before he came back to clean, I did put like 3 towels down on the big puddle.
okay.
Because I didn't want him to sneak into my floor. I did do that.
Okay. Is there anything else that you did that you haven't told me?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes. I didn't clean it. Like, I didn't get down and clean it. I let him do that. I just left him there over the big puddle because, one, I was throwing up. Every time I looked at it, I couldn't stop throwing up. I couldn't think. I couldn't laugh.
Are there going to be any messages on your phone that contradicts anything that you say?
No.
Okay. Are there going to be messages on your phone that we can show that you're telling the truth?
Yeah. There's some that say, like, I can't believe Tobias did that, and I can't believe, like, stuff like that.
Who are the messages to?
Most likely to my sister.
Okay.
And I think the only thing I told David was everything was out of the house.
Okay. Now, it doesn't make sense to me, Bailey, honestly, it doesn't make sense to me how Tobias would know where your mom's house is.
I literally cannot tell you. Like, in that, I'm being honest, like, you can do a lie detector test right now. Like, I did not have that stuff. Like, he took it with him. Like, he wouldn't have left that stuff with me. He was scared we were gonna snitch just like we are. And he did not leave the stuff with me. He left it at my mom's. And he told me to go burn it. And I told Isabella that we should go burn it. I did tell her we should go burn it because I didn't want it there at all. I still wouldn't want it there. Just for this reason, for my mom's sanity. My mom's sanity.
But I don't like it.
And anybody could have told him that house, though. I live there. I hide out there. I go there a lot.
Okay.
I've brought friends there. I've had parties there. That's like my little trap house. Like, I go there a lot.
Okay.
But I've never personally brought him there.
We're not going to get any contradicting information from anybody else, are we?
You shouldn't.
Like
And if you do, then I'll just go to jail at this point.
Well, if I talk to Tobias.
Hell no. Tobias can't say shit about me.
What if, is Tobias going to tell me anything different?
No. He won't even talk to you.
Are you sure? You'd be surprised how many people talk to us about stuff.
Okay, and I hope he does. I hope he does. I freaking hope he does.
Is he going to tell us that you helped in any way?
No. I helped block him. I moved the car for him. I did what he asked of me. I'm not going to lie, but he didn't ask much from us.
Okay. Is he going to tell us that you got Robert to come over there so y'all could rob him? Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. What about Isabella?
No.
Okay, she's not going to tell you any of that? Okay. And you said would you be willing to take a polygraph if it came to that? That you were not involved in killing him in any way?
No, I did not. Yes.
You never hit him, you never swung on him?
No.
Nothing?
Yes, I can do all that.
Okay. Did you help clean up, other than the towels that you told me about? Did you help clean up?
I covered all the blood that I could see because I kept throwing up when they left. And that was it. I couldn't have cleaned like he did. I couldn't have done what he did. That was not his first murder, and I know it wasn't. There was no way that was his first murder. No way. He knew everything to do. He was sick. Like, really sick.
Sometimes when somebody does something, like, people just snap. and they do things that are completely out of character for them. Are you sure Robert didn't do something to you or say something to you?
I'm so positive.
Okay. So I guess my question is you said after they left you covered up the blood with towels.
No, I was covering up the blood while he was still there. Like Tobias was still there. The body wasn't in my house.
Okay.
The body was already in the car. Tobias and them were still there, but they weren't cleaning yet. And I put towels down to cover everything while they were trying to get the body in the car. And then I went out there and I was blocking it, like blocking where nobody could see Tobias. And then everything was getting spotless. And when it's spotless, they left. And then Isabella came back to my house, and she's been with me ever since then.
Would David be with Cheyenne and Sarah?
Most likely. But honestly, if I'm not gonna get to go home, can I just go to jail now?
No, I told you.
No, I don't believe you.
Why would you not believe me?
Because I just don't.
Have I lied to you yet?
No, but I just know how these things go.
How do you know that?
Because I'm telling you, I watch shows and I just know.
Is there anything today that we've done that does exactly like they do in the TV shows?
Kinda.
Like what?
Big bazooka at my house, then I'm arrested, and I'm interrogated, and then I'm gonna go to jail.
Well, that's not what I told you.
Yeah. Yeah, cops lie, and they're allowed to lie. And I really just want to be done with all of this. So.
I'm just waiting on just your phone to make sure that there's no surprises in there. And then we should be finished.
And how long does that normally take?
Each phone is different, and since yours is an older iPhone, it may take just a little bit longer. But typically not too terribly long.
Will I get my mom come back in here?
Huh?
Will I get my mom come back in here?
For what purpose?
Because I just want to be with my mom. I know I'm going to jail, and I miss my mom, and I'm gonna miss her.
What did I tell you?
I don't believe you.
Okay.
Investigators learn Bailey's involvement deepened significantly after the murder. She reveals that Tobias left the tote of bloody evidence at her mother's abandoned house, leading her and a friend to burn everything. This act of destruction escalates her culpability and provides investigators with a new crime scene, prompting a strategic call to her mother to secure legal access to the property.
She wanted to be the one to talk to you and tell you. Do you still want me? Do you want me to explain, or do you want to?
Yeah, what's going on? I lost her mad time. I didn't tell nobody, Mom.
What?
And I go down.
What? Oh my God.
But I told them everything.
Well, I hope so.
She's been honest. She's been cooperative.
I told them everything, and I didn't kill him, Mom. I didn't kill him. I didn't.
You watched it.
And I watched his brain and everything.
What?
His brain. His brain.
Bailey, are you okay with that if I tell your mom a few more details? Okay. So, because in Bailey, there's things that I'm going to have to tell your mom that are going to be embarrassing to you, but she has to know the truth. and it's going to come out anyway, okay? Bailey was talking to a man that she met on Facebook, and this has been going on for a while, that they've been talking and messaging, okay? He came this week, at the beginning of the week, he went to her house for favors in exchange for money. And while he was there, according to Bailey, there was another boy there, and I don't know if they were gonna rob him, I don't know what the intent was, but that boy beat him to death in her house.
At our house over there?
And so they cleaned up the house, they disposed of the body. That's, if you saw the news, that's the body we found in a vehicle earlier this week.
Who was it?
It doesn't matter, honestly.
Someone we know?
No. One of the things that I need from you,
Bailey,
is for some, I don't know how, but you have a house on Ash. So all the evidence was burned.
I'm so sorry.
All the evidence was burned in the backyard behind that house. Would you mind signing a consent to search? I don't know what's left. I don't know what remains, but we at least need to go photograph and collect what we can. Are you okay with that? Okay. Tell me your full name again.
What the hell? Bailey, oh my God.
Tell me your name again.
My name is Jennifer. Y'all lured some guy there.
No, that's not what happened. I didn't know it was happening.
I don't think she knew what was going to happen.
Without me knowing, we didn't know he was gonna do that. We were making him this fun.
Can you tell me the address?
I don't believe Bailey would do something like that. One way, I'm shocked. When you said homicide, I was just like, I definitely didn't think it was this.
Mom, I was begging him to stop. What is him? Oh my God. And he was making us, Mom, he was so, and he's only 16 years old. The boy?
Would you mind, Jennifer? Here's the consent to search. If you want to read that over. This is for your house. Okay. We're just going to be searching for evidence of the crime. If you'll sign down there.
Oh my God, Bailey. Oh my God, this is freaking crazy. This is.
I think I haven't been able to eat or sleep or breathe or anything.
Oh, that's so horrible, Bailey. What the heck?
But you did say we could leave with her?
Yeah. As soon as we're done, I just want to give you all a chance to talk. This is the very first thing that we needed. And so.
It's not locked. It's not nothing. It's an abandoned house.
I think there's a photograph on our phone, and it appears that everything is just in the backyard. So, but we will probably search the whole house and just make sure that nothing else was put in there. Does anybody else have keys?
No, it's not even locked.
There's people that live in behind it though, in like a trailer.
I told her from the beginning that she was going to leave today and that she's not under arrest, and she doesn't believe me. And so I said her mom could come back in here. She signed a consent to search so we can download her phone, because there was the photo, and then she said there's some messages on Instagram and on Facebook Messenger, or just Instagram Messenger?
Instagram and messages.
Okay, I think it's all the same app, but so we have an officer that's downloading that phone, and then as soon as he's done with that, he'll bring it back to me. And I'm just waiting to make sure. I told her I needed to make sure there's no surprises in the phone, and then y'all can leave.
I don't even know what to ask her. What is she face? I mean, of course.
So
what is she facing? As accomplice to murder?
There's really no, in Texas, we have the parties law here, and so if she's like, let's say if there was a setup, or if she helped kill somebody, then yeah, she could be charged with murder. But just doing stuff after the fact, it could be just destruction of evidence, or I mean, there's several things. But if she's telling us the truth, then I mean, based on what she's told me, if I don't find out anything different, I don't know if the DA's office would even charge her with murder. She might be charged with for something else, for not reporting a crime, or for destruction of evidence. But that's a whole lot different. That's a lot different ballgame. And she's not been in trouble before, so.
Oh my God.
With her mother now present and witnessing her emotional collapse, the final phase of the interrogation begins. Bailey gives her last critical confession, acting as a lookout while the body was moved into the car. The detective then shifts tactics, using the mother's presence to transition Bailey from a suspect into a cooperating witness. He explains potential legal outcomes and secures her future assistance before releasing her into her mother's custody.
I didn't mean to blow your phone up. We tried to call from my office.
I didn't even. All I saw was one. Like
Yeah.
And then it just said, "Call me ASAP." So I just saw that and called you. So y'all didn't.
I'll be right back.
Oh my God, Bailey. What the hell are we gonna do?
I'm not gonna make it in county. She is still with it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, they put us together. You think I'm probably not. You need a lawyer, but I don't have money for a freaking lawyer. I don't have money. I don't know what the hell am I gonna do?
I'm gonna die.
No, you're not.
Okay.
Where did they pick you up? Did they come to your house?
Mom, they came to our house and fucking, oh my God, army trucks, bust to our door, ARs in our face, everything. And the girls still weren't home, and they know.
More questions. Can you describe Tobias?
He looks like Chino, a tall, light-skinned Mexican with black hair. He has lots of tattoos.
How tall is he? How tall are you?
I'm like, I don't know.
You're probably 5'3".
5'3",
Okay.
he's maybe,
Or 5'2".
he's like Chino's height, maybe like 6 foot or
Is he as tall as I am?
About.
Okay.
And he's really skinny.
And he has a bunch of tattoos?
Mm-hmm.
Like all over him, or just
Like on his arms
arms?
and his hands.
Okay. And you said he's really light skinned?
Like he's like my mom's color, but
Okay.
Mexican.
And what is his hair like?
It's like just down, like a bowl cut kind of
Okay.
black hair.
And how old is he?
16. 16.
16?
God.
And it was not his first time. I swear that was not his first time.
What does he drive normally?
Nothing.
Do you know?
He doesn't have a car.
And do you have his cell phone? Is his number in your phone?
He called me from a phone number, but I think it was his cousin Sebastian.
Okay.
Because I had messaged that number before that he called me from.
Okay. One of the things I stepped up for, your phone's not finished yet because it's an older iPhone that's just taking a little bit longer. Are you going to go home with your mom?
I hope.
Are you taking her home? I said, if it were me, I would not want her out of my sight. What I'm wondering is, can I call you when the phone is finished? Can I call you and bring it? I can bring it. If you go home with your mom, then I can just bring it.
Y'all can keep it, bro.
Well, once we download the phone and have the information off of it, we don't need the phone. Honestly, it takes up space in our property room. I can just bring it back to you if that's fine.
That's
fine. Is that okay with you? Okay. And then that's a good contact number for you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You have my cell phone. As soon as it's finished, I'll call you. And then, let's see. I'll call you. I'll call you when we're done with the phone, and I'll just bring it out to you and then drop it off. Listen, I told you from the beginning. If you cooperate, if you tell the truth, that you were going home. I told you that, right? I told you you weren't under arrest. I told you I wasn't going to keep you here, and I told you we were going to let you go when you're finished. Okay? The best thing for you to do, in light of all this, is you need to go to your mom's and you need to stay away from everybody, because.
And Andre's not in trouble, right?
No, Andre went somewhere, but I don't know where they took him to. Yeah, Andre. Do you know Andre? Andre's her boyfriend, I guess.
They got him too, and he was in jail.
He was there when the warrant was executed, and so we detain everybody. So yeah, he was not in trouble. I told you from the beginning. If you just be honest, okay. I'm not telling you that at some point in the future, when we present this to the DA's office, they're not going to say we need to file charges on her for destruction of evidence or whatever that decision is on their part. Okay, our job is to gather the facts, and we write our reports and we send it all over, and then they determine that. So I'm not promising you that at some time in the future we don't call you and say, hey, they want to file on you for this, but we'll communicate. Okay, the best thing you can do is, here's my card. My cell phone number is on there. You have it also. The best thing you can do is stay in touch with me, answer my calls, return calls when I ask you to, continue to cooperate. At some point, we may show you photos of Tobias and make sure that we have the right person. And so we may have to do that. And I need you to be available, okay? That's the biggest thing, is you need to be available to continue to cooperate.
Yeah.
Okay? Do you have any questions for me? I know you're in shock. I know this is all a lot for you to take in.
Yeah.
But if you have any questions, you can call me.
And you can call me anytime.
Okay.
The resolution of the Robert Stewart murder case hinged on the detailed confession of Bailey Forrest. Her account portrayed her as a coerced accomplice, but investigators believed she lured Stewart to her apartment for a robbery that spiraled into a brutal assault. Ultimately, Bailey Forrest pleaded guilty to murder and was sentenced to 20 years in prison. In a stunning legal turn following her sentencing, the murder charges against her alleged accomplice, Stephen Tobias Salazar, and another teen were dismissed. The outcome provided a complex resolution, ensuring the teen who orchestrated the fatal encounter was held accountable, while leaving the final judgment on her accomplices outside the courtroom.